What's up? What's up? What's up, y'all? Welcome to Shade Street. Welcome, y'all. Welcome to Shades Tube. Thank you so much for tuning in. And y'all know what I'm about to show y'all. Let me go ahead and do it right now. Okay. Hopefully that came out right, y'all. I'm still, trying to get everything situated with this new intro and everything for my live. So bear with me, okay? Happy and blessed Tuesday to everybody. And it is 12:23 out here on the West Coast. This is the Night Owl Talk Time edition, y'all. And thank you so much for tuning in. All right. All right, so let me go ahead and do my copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowances made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, and research. That entire copyright disclaimer is in my description area. It will be in the comment area, and part of it is scrolling across that screen right there. Let me go ahead and ask you guys to thumbs up this video if you enjoyed this content. Subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed, and hit the bell notifications so you can be notified of any upcoming videos. Again, like, subscribe, and hit that bell. You can also share and leave a comment once this video is over. And if you would like to show additional support to this channel, you can do that by doing a Cash App to $ShadesTube. All donations are used to support this channel. All right. And thank you so much. And thank you in advance. Over here in the chat, we have Jermaine. What's up? What's up with you? Tony Bands. What's up? What's up with you? I hope you guys are having a great night. Welcome to everybody in the bushes, and welcome to everybody who watches this in the replay, guys. All right. Okay, let me turn that music back on over there. Let's see here. And then we're going to start off with this live, y'all. Yeah. So get you something to drink, a relaxing chair or bed, and let's go ahead and check out this information I got for you guys tonight. Let me also take this down real quick. Hold on, y'all. Let me take this down. Let's see. And I hope you guys check out my video that I did earlier. It was pretty good. I had some crazy stories there. So definitely check that video out. And check out my latest Dollar Tree haul and my latest shorts as well. And thank you in advance. Okay, so this is breaking news and topic time, y'all. Let me go over here and get this over here, man. Kind of tired, but not too tired to do this live. So here we go. Let's do breaking news and topic time, y'all. Okay, so first thing first, y'all, we're going to get to the story of he got arrested today for child support. So let's just go ahead and talk about that. So you guys already know what he looks like. He's on my thumbnail. So I don't know if he is still in custody now, but earlier he was in custody in Atlanta after a child support hearing where he was ordered to pay $73,000 to his former partner by a judge to avoid jail time, according to court records. Now, he appeared in Fulton County Superior Court for the latest hearing in his ongoing battle with ex-wife Samantha Lee, with whom he shares a daughter, Soraya Gibson. Now, Gibson was ordered to pay $10,690 a month in child support in April 2023, but Judge Kevin Farmer held him in contempt over his non-payment. Gibson was seen being handcuffed in court and then removed by a bailiff. And obviously, like we always know, TMZ was the first to report this news. And I'm trying to figure out, how do they always know, and how do they know? Just how do they know all the time? They just know every time. You know what I'm saying? They really do. Okay, let's see what else we got on him. So anyway, The judge did hand him an opportunity to avoid jail time if he pays 73,000 plus within 48 hours, according to the order for incarceration obtained by the Hollywood Reporter. This includes 7,500 in legal fees paid by Lee. Now, according to TMZ, Gibson had been making a partial 2,200 in child support payments monthly, just under 25% of the amount the court ordered in 2022 during another hearing, a contentious hearing. Okay. TMZ reports that Gibson is making arrangements to pay the 73,000 plus in he left the jail in Atlanta. Okay. Now on Sunday, Gibson told his Instagram followers that his arrest might be imminent in a post where he also attacked Farmer and griped about the fairness of the family court system toward dads. Now, Samantha's lawyer, Adam Leaklin, and William Alexander, who are besties with the judge Kevin M. Farmer, Gibson wrote in the now deleted post. So, this is the notice that they have there. We are appealing all of his rulings and already have tried to get this judge thrown off the bench twice. That's what Tyrese said. He said the second time we tried to get him rescued from the bench, he actually denied his own request to be thrown off the bench. Imagine that. It's pretty clear that they hate my guts, but I must remind them and everything about my life in my success. I have worked my ass off since I was 14 years old to get where I am, he added. Family law courts are the worst toward dads. Now, Gibson and Lee was married in 2017. She filed a complaint for divorce in 2020, and the two later released a joint statement in which they called the split a painful and significant development in our lives. A 2022 hearing where Farmer, the judge, ordered Gibson to pay 10,000 plus monthly in child support grew contentious when the actor snapped at one of Lee's lawyers after he declared that the baby boy star had earned $2 million the previous year. When Gibson started asking Lee's attorney a question, Farmer snapped at him, threatening to hold him in contempt of court, then telling him, "You don't ask questions. That's not how this works." At that hearing, the judge, which is named Farmer, also informed Gibson that the 10,000 plus monthly in child support should have been paid since Lee filed for divorce in 2020, eventually ruling that he owed a back payment of 169.9, $169,000. In addition to his daughter with Lee, Gibson has a teenage daughter, Shyla, with his ex-wife, Norma Mitchell. Calls placed by the Hollywood Reporter to attorneys for Gibson, Lee in the Fulton County Court were not returned on Monday afternoon. Now, this story is continuously developing, so if I get any more updates, I will let you guys know. But what do you guys think about that? What do you think? Do you think that the judge is fair? Do you think they're just treating Tyrese like this because of, him being a star? Or what do you guys think? Because, I mean, if he was ordered to pay a certain amount, pay it, I don't see how that could be unfair. I just don't. I mean, you have to pay your child support because kids definitely, need to be taken care of, financially. You know what I'm saying? And you can't be in court asking the judge questions either unless he say or she says you can ask questions. So, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I don't know if this is really unfair, for him. I mean, I would need a little bit more details. He did say they were all friends, and then he deleted that post, so I don't know if that's true or not. Um, so Jermaine, what do you think? And Tony, what do you guys think? And John, what do you think? And hey, how you doing, John? Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm gonna go to TikTok and see what they're talking about, and see what some of these people have to say about that. So let's go over here and see what they're saying on TikTok about this entire situation. Because for me, it's pretty clear cut. Okay, I mean, if he was ordered to pay 10,000, I think they said 10,000 a month since 2020, and then, well, they're doing that according to what he earns. Okay, his salary is not the same as regular people, so they go on your salary because the thing is that they want the kids not to suffer because you're not together anymore. So basically, you know, they want the kids to still live the same way, and they based it on the amount of money that the parents make, what your gross is. So let's see here. Let me put your answer up here. They're not robbing him because if he's making millions and millions of dollars on a set, for a movie or whatever the case is, he should be paying more in child support, point blank. Kids cost money, okay? And if you don't know, the kid, needs a lot of stuff. I don't know how old this child is or whatever the case is, but just say if the child is older, especially private school, all types of stuff. And whatever lifestyle that they were living before, that's the lifestyle the child, needs to continue to live because again, it's not the child's fault that the parents got a divorce. You see what I'm saying? They go by the income anyway. Hey, Most Hated, thank you so much for tuning in. They're not robbing him. You know what I'm saying? Because it's based off of his income. They're not telling him to pay $10,000 a month and he's making a regular salary. You're talking about a person that made millions off of a movie and gets, probably royalties and things like that off of that movie. Let me see what they're saying on TikTok as well. And I know a lot of men have a problem with child support. And the thing is that for one thing, irresponsible dudes that just be out here making babies and stuff and they don't think about their actions. They honestly need to think about that before they make babies. And that's just on everything, just like these women. You know what I'm saying? And then people who are responsible and they get ordered to pay child support for whatever reason. Because in my opinion, if you're responsible, you wouldn't be in child support unless the mom is trying to be spiteful and you are taking care of your child and she's just doing it to be spiteful. That's why I believe they need to change some laws regarding that as well to protect both people and the kid as well. Because if you have somebody that's paying child support, right, and then the mom is mad because he got a new girlfriend or whatever she may be mad about, and then she decides to go to child support court and pretend like you didn't pay or ask for more or whatever. I don't think that's right. But when you got these people making babies and they're not actually taking care of these children or they're paying a small amount, you know what I'm saying? It's not fair to the kid. You understand what I'm saying? It's not fair to the child, you know? It's just not fair. And it's not fair to the parent who has custody either, because it's not just that, the parent has to make sure they pay the bills, but they also got to take care of their physical well-being. Make sure they go to school, make sure they help them with their homework, they get sick, talking to them about life, making sure you're raising them correctly. You have to be their nurse, the doctor, their just everything, their teacher. It's a lot of stuff involved in, taking care of kids other than just giving out money. When you make babies and stuff, together with a person, I think that you need to think about that very carefully before you start doing that. That's why it's good to practice using some type of protection. You know what I'm saying? For both parties. People need to start being a little bit more intelligent when it comes to that. I don't think so. I don't agree with you, Jermaine, because everybody make different amount of money and kids take a different amount depending on their lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? You cannot cap no child support because it's based off of what the parents make. And when the custodian parent has to pay for stuff, they're not capping that. Okay, so that's not fair. Right on. You know what I'm saying? That's why it takes two. All right. And whoever is the custodian parent, that parent is doing the most. So that's why they get the child support. Okay. The non custodian parent is not doing anything really besides giving out money. And some dudes do a really good job, but some dudes don't do shit but give out money and don't even see the kids or anything else. You know what I'm saying? For the dudes who actually take time and come and get their children and, go to teachers' parent meetings and be there for their kids. Those are good parents, good dads. We're not talking about those dads. We're talking about these dudes that be out here making these children and don't do a daggone thing and barely pay child support or they don't pay that much. It's not fair. Okay, it's not fair. It's not fair for the woman. That's why you have so much poverty and stuff. These kids be in poverty and all types of stuff because some of these dads don't do what they need to do. You know what I'm saying? And they don't do as much. You got people who are self-employed lying about their income and shit, so they won't pay child support or say they won't pay enough. And then these females are struggling to take care of their kids. When you have children, unless both parents are not making enough, there should be no reason why you are on welfare. Okay? Unless both of the parents just don't make enough money and they are really trying. Not because one parent is making a lot, but he refuses to help because he just don't pay child support or he's lying about his income or doing some other trickery type shit. It's not fair. And then you want to cry about the shit when you get taken to child support court or you go to jail or whatever the case is. And then some people argue you can't pay child support in jail. That's true. But the thing about at least you're not out there spending money on some other person or other kids. Hold on, let me turn this down. At least you, at least you're not doing that. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Okay, girl, stop. You got on a face full of makeup. Let me do this. Hold on. Gosh, Tyrese. Wait a minute. Oh shit. Hold on, y'all. Hold on for a second. Here it is right here. Let's see. Okay. He was looking mad as shit right here. Okay, let's see what we got here. So this is him right here. Okay. Hold on. Let's see what he's saying right here. Hold on. I just want my baby. This couldn't be recent. Wait, but hold on. This couldn't be recent. Emotional actor and musician Tyrese Gibson crying uncontrollably after being arrested and denied access to his dog. Okay, this is before. By course, after being unable to pay a huge amount. When was this? Let me see the date of this. No, they just put this up. I'm gonna still play this. I don't know when this was. I know this couldn't have been now. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. But I don't think this is now, but I'm not sure. But I'm just gonna show you this. Hold on. I can't do this. Okay. Okay, man. God, these men be crying and shit. Hold on. Let me turn this music down. And I'm not going to get into um the thing about him and his ex-wife's relationship and all this stuff. The only thing we talking about is child support. That's it. Nothing more. Because I don't know anything about his wife and him and their relationship. Just tell y'all that straight off the bat. Now let me go ahead and do this and show y'all this video. Then I'll look at y'all comments again. I got every damn. Let me see. I'm not doing anything illegal, but I don't want nobody. Oh my God, am I doing something illegal by doing this video, or am I protected by the First Right Amendment or the amendment?
Don't take my baby. I'm at $13,000 a month. What more do you want from me?
Come on, dude.
Oh my God. Oh. This is all I got. This is all I got. Don't take my baby, okay? I've been away from my baby for 2 months. I just want my baby. And no one's listening because no one's in the courtroom. I'm not doing anything illegal. But I don't want nobody. Oh my God, am I doing something illegal by doing this video? Or am I protected by the First Right Amendment or the amendment? Don't take my baby. I'm at $13,000 a month. What more do you want from me?
Okay. Let's stop there right there. We already watched part of it, the rest of it. Okay. Damn. Okay. Jermaine said hashtag justice for Tyrese. He also said hashtag free Tyrese. Okay. But okay. I don't know what to say, y'all. I'm lost for words. The thing is like I just said before, child support is based on the parent's income. In some states, it's just based on the person who pays it. In other states, it's based on both the parent, both the dad and the mom's income. Okay. Now, in his case, I don't know how they're doing this because I don't know if if she did it from here, California or some other state. But the thing is this right here. Normally, they base it on what your gross is, or even maybe your net, but I think they do the gross, okay? And they go by that. And the whole thing about the court is that they are trying to make sure the kids or the child is basically being taken care of the same way that they were taken care of when you two were together. Okay, so that's the whole thing there. Now, as far as him being ordered to pay so much, again, it's based on his income. I don't know what else to say because we don't know what he actually makes. You see what I'm saying? Now, I don't know why they are denying access to his daughter. I mean, for what reason? Why? I have to look more into this case because why are they denying him access to his daughter? What happened that they basically said you can't see your child? People are telling him to man up, stop that damn crying, pay the money, Tyrese, stop that crying, you big baby. You need to see a therapist. First of all, I don't think Hey Strong survived. Thank you so much for tuning in. And Tony Bands, Jermaine, all of you guys, thank you. Most Hated Bronze, everybody. John, all of y'all. First of all, I don't think he should be basically going on YouTube or social media, TikTok or whatever, Instagram, wherever, talking about his personal business. That's a no-no. That's the first thing. All right. I'm getting ready to smack you through the daggone screen. All right. That's the first thing. Because what are we going to do about it? You see what I'm saying? What can we do about it? We can't do anything about it. What can we do about this? Okay. People are telling him to wake up, man, and move on. If you miss her, pay the damn money. It ain't fun when the rabbit got the gun. The thing about it, I didn't think that they not let you see your child if you don't pay child support. Something else must have happened. Let me see if I can pull up any more information because something else must have happened. Let's see here. Let's see what this dude is saying right here.
Tyrese is making headlines again, and it seems that
this is Perez Hilton right here.
News,
for something negative. Ah. The Fast and Furious actor was in court today over his ongoing child support dispute, and things went real bad. How bad? He's behind bars right now.
But he's out now.
Paying child support and for ignoring the judge's orders. Judge Kevin Farmer ordered Tyrese back in April of last year to pay $10,000 a month. It's a lot of money, but it's not an exorbitant amount.
Because it's paid.
From just the Fast and Furious movies and residuals, this guy easily has made tens of millions of dollars. He has a 5-year-old Soraya with his ex-wife, Samantha Lee. And today, Judge Farmer found Tyrese in contempt of court. The bailiff put him in handcuffs and took him out of the courtroom. Now, he is giving Tyrese a get-out-of-jail card, not for free. If he pays back all the money owed, plus her attorney fees, he'll be able to be released from prison. Jail. Prison's where you go for long term. And it looks like he was prepared for this because yesterday he commented on the whole matter on his social media before he was arrested, calling his ex-wife's moves goofy and insisting that he's totally innocent. Well, that should be easy to prove, right? There's a paper trail when money's involved, but the judge does not think so, Tyrese. According to reports, Tyrese has been paying child support, $2,200 each month, but the judge had ordered him to pay $10,000 a month. And there does seem to be a happy ending. As of right now, Tyrese is currently making arrangements to pay the money so that he can be released from custody. Tyrese is making headlines again, and it seems that...
So he is out of jail. I mean, not prison, but out of jail, okay? And that's what I'm talking about. You can't... $2,200 and you have made millions off of a movie. Okay, you know good and daggone well that's not right. Okay, again, they base child support off of your gross, all right, whatever that is, and so it's a fair amount if he's making millions. It's a fair amount. And I'm trying to think what else this Perez Hilton just said. The judge is not a racist. What are you talking about, Jermaine? Oh, no problem. Strong survive. The baby is his. Okay, the baby is his. Let's see. Somebody says it's never the money, it's the rage to have to pay. He has the money, not the will. Another person said the picture of him crying, they was laughing. Somebody else said my baby daddy hardly pays child support, sometimes close to a year, and he never got arrested. Well, you know, her baby daddy may be blessed. A lot of dudes don't get arrested because they didn't pay child support, okay? A lot of dudes don't, but some do. You know what I'm saying? It just all depends. It all depends on the court. It all depends on how persistent the mom is and just the laws there and everything. A lot of stuff goes into this. I'm pretty sure his ex-wife is persistent in contacting that dad going court. Okay? If you're persistent and you stay on top of them, they do what they got to do. I know what I'm talking about. Firsthand knowledge of this. Trust me when I say that without giving out in too much detail. And they definitely go on your income. They don't give a damn about your other kids. They talk about the one that you got first. It's a trip. Sherry said, pay your damn child support. And Perez Hilton said he agreed. Martha said, Tyrese is such a tool. His children are going to see these from years to come. How embarrassing. Okay. I don't know if his kids are going to be embarrassed because he crying and stuff on the thing. They probably just like, I don't know. You know, Elisa said no parent should have to pay that much money. It's clear that woman just want a free check. Let's see what somebody else said. Champagne said it is a lifestyle and it's the law, right? Just what I just said. They try to keep the child in the same lifestyle that the child is in. before you got divorced. Okay, point blank. They're just looking out for the best interest of the child. They don't give a damn about what you're doing. They're talking about the kid. Okay, the kid does not need to suffer because you two got a divorce or whatever the case is. And I'm just like this lady right here. Kim loves money. She said how he has the money. Stop having babies you don't want to support. It's so easy. I mean, and that's an easy thing to do. Just stop having children with everybody. Hey, Miss T, thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate you. You said what, Jermaine? She be spending the money 5-year old don't need. You don't tell nobody how much a 5-year old need. You don't know what all she has to pay for that child. All right. Tyrese must not have gotten the birds and the bees speech. Okay. First of all, we cannot sit up here and say what a person don't need to take care of their children or what they do need because you're not in their life, you're not living their lifestyle. Okay. Just because somebody over there making $40,000 a year, paying $1,000 a month or whatever the case is, and their children are living good on that. Okay, that's the lifestyle that they live. Okay, but somebody making millions is living on a different lifestyle. They're living in a different lifestyle. Okay, they're not probably buying their kids clothing from Target and Walmart and places like that, or what's the Fashion Nova and places like that. They're probably buying their kids expensive clothing, sending them to Ivy League schools, daycare centers. They have some rich people send their kids to daycare centers that you be on a waiting list, and the damn shit costs a lot. It costs a lot for regular people, but for them, they be doing the most. You know this already, you know. And then child support is not only just to buy the kids clothing and things like that. It's also to help pay your mortgage, to pay the utility bills because your kids are using the utility bills, buying food, all of that, medical, okay, all of that, buying glasses. This is a 5-year old, so basically daycare center. Let me see, five, pre-K, because that child probably goes to pre-K or either kindergarten. So pay for all of that, because she probably goes or he probably goes to private school. You know what I'm saying? That costs. That costs. And then again, like I said, the mortgage, because she's not going to get up and move from wherever they stayed. She's going to keep the same lifestyle. So yeah, paying the mortgage or help to pay the mortgage, um, child care, clothing, doctor bills, medication, because they're not on welfare or anything like that. Um, any other insurance that she may need for the child. If the child goes to like dancing classes or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And then put in a savings account to save some, all of that stuff. It's just for women, the custodian parent, whether it's a woman or man, when you're getting child support, you have to just make sure you're using it to benefit the child. You don't, if you're getting child support, you don't use the money to take care of another person. You know what I'm saying? You use it to make sure your child's life is good. You know, make sure that the child is taken care of, not for no bull crap. Another commenter said it's always something with him. Just pay it. He thinks he's above everyone else. Another commenter said nobody needs $10,000 a month to raise a child. Shaking my head. I'm a female, by the way, and I'm on his side. It's a ploy to live a certain lifestyle, and it's sad as fuck. Again, let me say this again. She doesn't need $10,000 a month to raise a child, but she can't say what this other lady needs when they were living that type of lifestyle. So you can't talk for what other people need. You only can talk what you need. I say you don't need 10 grand either, but I don't make money like that. So that's why I say that. You see what I'm saying? Somebody else may not make what my soon to be ex makes and say, oh, well, you don't need that much money that he gives you because they don't make that. You see what I'm saying? You can't sit around and say what people shouldn't pay because you don't know what they make. And child support is determined. They determine child support payment amount by the amount that you make, your gross, point blank. I'm going to hit you, Jermaine, through the screen. Okay, let's see. X, how you know she don't have a job? Even if she does have a job, even if she doesn't. Again, child support laws are put there to make sure that the custodian parent is able to take care of that child in a very beneficial manner. Miss T said he's hurt because she left him and didn't really tell him why. He was devastated. And you know what? And she should have told him. You know what I'm saying? But that's why you have to watch who you marry, and you certainly got to watch who you have children with. Point blank. Now she wants his money. She probably cheated. Now he got to pay. That's not fair. She needs to downsize. Why would she need to downsize if the law says he needs to pay a certain amount of money? Hmm? If the law says, child support law says, let me see what the percentage rate here is anyway here in Cali. Oh, let's see. How is child support determined in the state of California? What is ATN? Okay, so child support here in California is expressed as child support in the total, the combined total income to be allocated to child support. The higher net earning parent monthly disposable income So since Tyrese makes the most, I guess they use his. I guess this is what this means. I wish they would have answered this a different way. Let me see. Let me see if they put this in basic terms. Okay, let's see. So they said the standard child support percentage in California is 25%. This means that in general, 25% of the non-custodial parents' net, and they don't even use gross. So I was wrong. And I did say gross or either net. So they use the net income. And so that's damn near fair right there because they're not even using the gross, they're using the net. So this is how a lot of self-employed people get over. Because when you do your taxes and you're self-employed, say if you made $200,000 a year and you're like an owner operated truck driver, you can write off so much and bring your net income way down on paper to avoid paying much in child support. But reality is that you really is making more. You see what I'm saying? A lot of people do that. But for a person who has Tyrese is an independent contractor because he's an actor. So when he files his taxes, he writes off some, you know what I'm saying, a lot of stuff probably. And so they would look at his net and base that off his net. So in all honesty, he could be making way more than what he's reporting. You see what I'm saying? He could be making way more than what he's reporting on his taxes. Because if you claim a lot of stuff, you can make your income go down. You know what I'm saying? For whatever purposes. But in reality, you did not make what you said on that taxes. You made more. And so when you do child support, they're just going to look at that net. So that's why they probably fighting so hard and doing what they're doing as well, because I don't know if he did that like that or not. I'm just saying there's so many things you can do if you're self-employed, whereby you don't have to see $10,000 a lot to us because we're not making millions off of a movie. And then you're not making your residual income off of movies and things like that. We're just making, regular salaries. So 10 grand would be a lot for us, right? To even think about, and for most people. But if you're making his salary, it's not. He may even be making more than he reported. We just don't know. You know what I'm saying? So 25%. If you make, let's see, what is 25%? No, let's not talk on it. Let's do it like this. No. What is 25% of $10 million?
The answer is 2.5 million United States dollars.
Okay. So if he made, and he probably made more than that. Okay, that's probably like for one movie, if not more. Okay, just say if you made $10 million, right? For the whole year, that's your net. So then you have to pay 25% of that is 2.5 million. So, okay, so if you get child support a month, so we would divide that up by the month, right? Some people get it every 2 weeks, some people get it every month. It just depends on how the person get paid. So let's see, 2.5. I think I'm doing this right. Let me see. What is 2.5 million divided by 12?
The answer is 208,333.333.
So that person, if that person is making 10,000, what am I talking about? If a person make $10 million, if they went by that actual formula like that, right? That means that person would be getting like $208,000 per month for 12 months, if that's correct. I don't know if this is correct the way I'm doing it. So again, if he made $10 million off of a movie, and then he get residuals from that, right? No telling how much he's making. So he's getting off pretty good. At least I think, if he's actually making that. What's his last movie? Fast and Furious. That's it. And then they just have one come out. So he would have made money off of that, plus residuals from that, and then all the other ones, right? That's what he did, right? Was he in that movie? Yeah. And then residuals from that, and then still residuals from Baby Boy and all the other movies he played in. So why didn't he have the amount that they said he had to pay per month, which is $10,000? Why didn't he have that? And the only reason why he owes what he owes is because he hasn't been paying since 2020, right? He's been underpaying. He's been paying $2,000 a month. How are you thinking that you should be paying $2,000 a month if you are netting, not even grossing, but netting, $10 million? And he's probably netting more than that. How you know or what all he wanted, Jermaine? I don't know how much she makes. We're not talking about how much she makes. We're talking about how much he makes, because she is the custodian parent. Now, if she wasn't a custodian parent, then we would be talking about her. Let me see if she has a job. Does Tyrese Gibson's ex-wife have a job? Let's see. She refuses to get a job, y'all. Point blank. Well, that was back in 2018. I don't know if she has one now. Okay, let's see if she got a job now. I don't think she works. Okay, let's keep it real. I don't think she works, but she doesn't have to. Let's see. Yeah, I don't think she works. Did she work when he met her? Okay, y'all, you talking about, did she work? Does she work now? Did she work when he met her? Yeah, he been in so many movies. Four Brothers, Waist Deep, Fast and Furious, Baby Boy. He got it. So I forgot that he he sings too. I mean, come on now. If you don't stop, Jermaine, this dude also is a successful recording artist as well. Let me see. So they got married in 2007. The marriage was short-lived as they parted ways 2 years later. They was fighting over their child's custody and divorce settlement. among other lawsuits. So his wife is 43. Okay. She was born in London. So, of course, she's here in LA. She's British American, mixed. Okay, let's see. They got everything. Like they got how much she weigh, everything. And they got one child together. Okay, let's see. They got everything on here about her. Let's see. So he met her in London while Norma was pursuing her college education. And they started their relationship in 2002. So after dating for a while, they decided to move in together. Norma relocated from London to LA. They lived together briefly, and Norma realized she was pregnant with Tyrese's child. The two decided to marry back in 2007. And at first, their marriage was pretty good. Let's see what else they got here. Let's see what else they got here. So at first, they had 50-50 joint custody back in 2020. He was ordered to pay $65,000 to his ex-wife. And this was contrary to their prenup agreement, which stated that Norma would not receive anything if they divorced. The actor was also instructed to pay $6,230 monthly in child support back then. Anyway, in May 2024, his ex-wife sued Tyrese for defamation and sought a temporary restraint order against him. In the lawsuit, she alleged that Gibson defamed her and disclosed private information about their daughter. On Instagram, April the 30th, 2024, and on May the 7th, 2024. His wife has not disclosed any information regarding her love life after divorcing Tyrese, and they do not know if she's dating anyone. Then they said, however, her ex-husband, Tyrese, has been in multiple relationships after the divorce. He married social worker and online influencer Samantha Lee between 2017 and 2020, and the ex-couple shares one child, Soraya Lee Gibson, who was born in October 2018. So wait a minute. Norma is his first wife. Okay, Samantha is the one that's taking him to court now. He done dated a lot of women, huh? Okay, so this is the other wife. So his new wife, the one that he just divorced now, is Samantha, right? Samantha is the new wife, the one he's going to child support court for now, right? But here they said something totally different. I don't know. Hold on. Let me get his wife. The wife that he's married to, the one that's taking him to court now, is Samantha. Yeah, see, this is the first wife right here. This is not the second one. Norma is the first wife, okay? I'm giving y'all wrong information. Norma is the first wife. The second wife is Samantha. So the first wife took him to court too? Look at here to see this. Yeah, she took him to court too for custody and all that shit too. Okay, so Samantha, let me look at something. What is Tyrese's second wife name? Norma is the first wife. The second wife is Samantha. Yeah, Samantha Lee is the second. So both of them took him to child support and everything. No wonder he's crying. And he went to court with the first wife too. And she's the one that did the restraining order on him. Okay, now let's just talk about the second wife. So his first wife, he only stayed married to for 2 years. Then he married again later on, and they stayed married for 3 years, I believe. Let's see what they're gonna say about her real quick. Because they're giving me his other wife. So this is her right here. His second wife. Let me make sure. Hold on, let's see. Yeah, this is the second one right here. Samantha Lee. And she has her own stuff. Okay, so the first wife did not work and said she does not need a job. So the second wife, that's what we need to learn about, not the first one. See, y'all, that's why I be reading shit, man, because man, they be showing you shit and be talking about somebody totally different. Y'all know I did not know Tyrese was married the first time until tonight. Let's see. So that's the second wife right there, the one that's taking him to court right now. Let's see here. Let's see what they said about her. So they said she was a major girl boss. She's a New Jersey native. They said she is highly educated. Let's see what else. What does she work at? She has a master's degree from the University of Georgia. It's in social work. And she fights issues such as I don't know if she still does, fighting X trafficking. She served as a counselor for inmates in various prisons. She has a career in social work. Let's see what else they got here. So Samantha. So Samantha is black. She don't look like it on here. I guess they said it's a black queen. The first wife, I don't know how old that little girl or boy is. I don't know. I'm not capping for no women. Let's see. Yes, the second wife. Hold on. Wait a minute. No, it's Samantha. The one that's taking him to court now is Samantha Lee. These people are weird. So back in October 2023, Samantha Lee says she regrets about divorce. So here's some things she regrets about divorcing Tyrese. And he responds, "You are heartless." Okay. Let's see what she said. And she is a licensed social worker, y'all. Let's see what she said real quick. Hold on, let's see. She said she was very, very hurt when she made the decision to divorce him. And she said she was crying on the phone with her attorneys. She said she was not in any position to make that decision. She said she was extremely emotionally intoxicated. And they got married in 2017 and they divorced in 2020. And they have that one daughter together, Soraya. That's the one we're talking about that he's going, child support court about. He's in a rearage of, what did they say? 200 and some $1,000, I believe, somewhere around that. She said she was speaking to her attorney at the moment she decided to divorce him. And she said that may have been a mistake. And she said she also had other people in her ear, obviously telling her what to do. And she said that was a mistake. She said she would never tell somebody to make that decision when they are that emotional. She said if she would have had different people in her ear at that time, she would have not made that decision to get a divorce, I guess. She said that she's an emotional person, and at the time, she was only focusing on the bad as opposed to the good in her marriage. Okay. Okay, let's see what else she got on here. So Tyrese caught wind of that interview, and that's when he made that response. I mean, that response, yeah, response on his IG. And he said, congratulations, you went viral again over something else you said because you are trying to build up your YouTube page to get your followers up. He also said you packed up a 1-year-old, put a CV-19 mask on top of the Ring cameras, and I was literally in an airplane on my way home to fight for my marriage and my family. He said, you are heartless. This is all about money. He also went on to address how much the mother of one is seeking from him in child support. Let's see. He said, if you had people in your car at the time, they must be still in your car because you are still trying to get $20,000 a month for a 5-year-old. He said, you make $160,000 a year on your own. This is all a game. You are clout chasing. So Tyrese said he believes his ex, Samantha Lee, is weaponizing single motherhood to gain sympathy. He said, you are playing on women who are single mothers. You are playing on women who are actually in abusive relationships that are toxic, dark, and dysfunctional. Okay. Again, in the state of California, they look at the person that makes the most money, okay? The highest earning partner. And then they take 25% of the non custodial parents' income, and that determines how much they pay. Right. People in her ear telling her what to do. In the end, you're supposed, even though if people are in your ear giving you pointers, in the end, you're supposed to weigh the negatives and the positives to determine if getting a divorce is right for you. You don't need to be listening to other people. And exactly what were they telling her back then? What was Tyrese doing? So Jermaine said she probably fell in love with the inmate. Now she wants Tyrese to support her in her mandingo. I see it all the time. Do you? You do? She makes $160,000 a year herself. So I don't think that she necessarily just waiting on him to give her money. I don't know for sure, because I don't know her personally. This is a damn hot ass mess. Let's see what else we got here on these people. So they had a really rocky marriage in the first place, okay? Damn, he asked his ex-wife to change last name. Why? Because when you have kids, you want to keep the name the same as your child because it, just looks better. So it's just better to do it that way. Why would he ask her to change her last name? I guess back to her maiden name, I guess. I don't know. Damn, I see why she's mad at him. This dude wrote, "Your trash ass birth name is Samantha S." He wrote that. He told everybody her real last name. That's why she's acting the way she's acting. Okay. And then his first wife also sued him for defamation. Then I just say that's his first wife who did that. And the first wife did the restraining order. Yeah, he wanted his last name back from her. Okay, so when he said all this stuff on Instagram and everything else too, she came back and said to him, "Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me." That's what she wrote in the caption of her Instagram video. She also said you can learn a lot about people by how they respond and react to certain boundaries you set. The funny thing is, some people know how they were doing you probably worse than you even found out about in the moment. And yet you become the horrible person, the villain in their story because you decided to set a boundary. So this is her right here. So this is Samantha right here. Yeah, this is her right here on IG. Let me show y'all this video real quick. Let me see what you said. For $10,000 money, you can give that child another man's name. I wouldn't give her a shit. Okay. Let's show you this right here. This video she made.
I'm gonna call this one "Fool Me Once, Shame on You. Fool Me Twice, Shame on Me." Let's get into it. Now, this might make some people mad, but it is what it is. Y'all, once you learn what someone is capable of, you have to handle them a little different. DMX said this and it resonated with me. He said it's too hard not to trust people. Instead, he trusts people to be who they are. He trusts a snake to be a snake. He trusts a liar to lie. He trusts someone who cheats to cheat. I can forgive you for what you've done.
What did he do?
Thank you
He
for
cheated?
showing me what you're capable of. Because now I know how to handle you. And it will be irresponsible of me to give you the same kind of access, knowing what I know now.
What she know, y'all? What she know about? This is a whole damn lie. What does she know about Tyrese? What is she talking about? So she be like, okay. So he said he clapped back. So they was arguing on social media, and I missed all of this. So she's this sounds so familiar. He said she wants to be famous. She wants the clout. She had a whole baby and faked it. Let me talk like I do. She wants to be famous. She wants that clout. She had a whole baby and faked a whole marriage to get the bag. 3 law firms later, just hear her out, guys. Please, Zelly and I are over here decorating this tree and trying to take advantage of these Cyber Monday sales to come. Swipe left and just know whoever this person is, she hates my guts. And yet her driver's license still says Gibson. Okay, but you need to realize something. She's going to keep the last name because she can do it. Okay. Also, why would she want her name to be changed back into her maiden name when her child's last name is Gibson? Why? I mean, that's petty anyway. Why is he so worried about that? They're divorced. It doesn't matter. He also went on to ask her to run his last name back. He said Soraya can keep it, that our angel. And then he said, your trash ass birth name is Samantha S. Okay. This is crazy. So they was basically going back and forth on social media arguing. I hope so. I hope he wasn't. I mean, oh man, that's crazy. This is crazy, man. I didn't know he was doing all of this. Okay, I really truly did. Let me see what else we got here, y'all. So we can understand a little bit more about this. Let's see. So he went on a 12-minute. I cannot do this. Hold on. Oh my God. I see we got some. Hold on, y'all. I gotta get some gum. This is a hot ass, juicy ass mess. I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to talk about the rest of this damn stuff I got because this is a hot ass mess. It really is. Hold on. You mean to tell me this dude? Now I've seen a couple of videos he did, but you mean to tell me this actor and singer is up on Instagram going back and forth with his ex-wife? He did a 12-minute rant about his ex. You know, I actually need to get on TikTok and find him doing this. This is crazy. Let me see. They trying. Let me look. Let me see if I can find it on TikTok. I say Instagram, and I'm in TikTok. He been doing the most, and I bet you guys, he's been on Instagram, social media, talking about her more than she's been talking about him. She's going back, you know, responding back to him, I believe. I don't know if she did anything first. I'm not sure.
I do what works for me.
Let me see. Tyrese. Wait a minute. Let me put his ex-wife's name up here, because they may give me the other woman. Okay, so let's see what he's saying right here. Well, let's see. Okay, let's see this one right here, y'all. I see, damn, because even with his ex-wife, the first ex-wife, she filed a restraining order against him. They clearly was having arguments. And what else did she do? I forgot what else I said she did. Oh, she saw child support as well. I forgot how much it is. $6,000 a month, right? Okay. So this is him right here.
It ain't funny, but the running joke is the only other woman I kissed in 5 years was Naomi Harris' forehead in the movie Black and Blue. Didn't even get no lips out of it, you know?
So he's gonna talk about his divorce, I guess.
She ever loved you?
I don't think she ever loved me. Because if she did, it wouldn't be that easy to leave. So, I wish this was somebody else's song, but it's mine. I wish this.
Let me go back to this.
It's my truth. I was with a woman named Samantha for 5 years. We got married. We had a 1-year-old beautiful child named Soraya. And she just left me out the blue. And never came back. And I never cheated. No physical domestic violence. No side chick. No infidelity. Nothing. No going through my phone and seeing something was going on. Nothing. As a matter of fact, it ain't funny, but the running joke is the only other woman I kissed in 5 years was Naomi Harris' forehead in the movie Black and Blue.
Okay, so let's stop there right there. So he claimed he never cheated or anything else, didn't hit or anything else. So what was Samantha talking about in that video, y'all, when she said that she knows the real him now and he did something? I don't know, y'all. I don't know if I believe that 100% what he said. I don't know. I mean, he could be telling the truth. I don't know. Because she said in that latest video that she knows the real him and some things that she just uncovered. So what are those things? A commenter said women don't just leave. She had a reason. I say the same thing. You know, if she just wanted the money, you would think she would have you know, stuck around a little bit longer, got another child, and then left. So I don't know about that. It may be some things going on with him that is not disclosed. It could be. If a woman is happy, I don't see her just leaving a happy home, even if she's using you. Because why would she? Listen, if the home is happy, you're doing everything you need to do, and just say she is using you, she would want to keep all the money you're giving her and everything, and she can possibly do other things when you least expect it. So why would she leave, that situation for, just because she want to get the money when she can stay married and get more money? You see what I'm saying? And still do somewhat what she wants to do on the sly side. So I don't know. This is very, very, very weird. Somebody said, I like Tyrese, but there are two sides of the story. Okay, somebody said she left because you loved her, bro. You started acting clingy and weak. Then she got bored. It happened to me a lot of times. I don't know if I believe. I don't know. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I don't know. Let's see. Tyrese should have been out there getting it in. These women don't appreciate a good man. Some women don't, not all. Okay. And Tyrese shouldn't have been out there getting nothing. And he should have been, if he felt like once she did the divorce, he just need to let it go and don't even worry about all the other stuff. Just find somebody else, which I think he did anyway. I don't know if he's still dating the person, but I think he did. Somebody said there's something you're not telling, and I'm trying to figure out if that's true. Somebody said he wants closure. Sometimes you don't get closure. Sometimes you can't get closure. Another commenter said when a woman has had enough, she leaves silently and never looks back. Silence is golden, bro. He talks a lot about his marriage, so it is what it is. He's not the only one. So somebody said she left me out of the blue, and then this dude said, "Oh, okay, LOL." I wonder exactly what she's talking about. Why come she never went into strict details? She could have. I don't see it here. So he spoke out again. This dude is up here speaking out so much.
Requesting that I send over all of my tax returns.
Okay, that's common. Hold on.
She's trying to get 20,000, and I think they're trying to take it up to like 40. And they've been looking at all of my movies and all of the concerts and shows that I've been doing.
This is normal.
They're over there like blood-sucking lawyers, rubbing their hands. And Samantha's doing the same thing, rubbing her hands, and they're going, oh, for the last year and a half, he looks like he's been doing really well. Let's go ahead and get them bank statements over here so we can figure out a way to get this law firm another $600,000 that we're asking for in legal fees. It's a dirty, dirty game out here. Well, y'all gonna keep waiting. Y'all pray for me because I am hearing that the appeals court around my case is being appealed. My divorce case is being appealed, and they're going to give me the outcome of my appeal August 25th. Just got another letter from her lawyers.
Okay.
Requesting that I send over all of my tax returns.
What did he think is going to happen when you go through a divorce? Probably so. The thing about it though, what does he think? When you go through a divorce, you have to show your bank statements and all these other things that he's talking about. This is normal. And yeah, they want to know exactly how much you made. Because if you made more than what you claim on your taxes, she wants to make sure she gets all that she's entitled to, point blank. They do a lot of men the same exact way. Okay? Whenever you get a pay increase, the woman can go back in and ask for a modification. Okay? And that time they can either increase it or decrease your child support. Point blank. I don't see what he's talking about. The things they are doing to him is what they do to a lot of men when they take them to child support. That's why this dude right here said, yep, been there. They ask for all your bank statements and everything. This dude said, this is why you don't get married. These women in the court system have no mercy on men. It's not about getting married. It's about having children. This is why you watch who you marry and watch who you procreate with. And that's on everything. She is black. Somebody said she should have married a black woman. Is she black, y'all? She is black. Somebody said he should have married a black woman. And they said, what the F is the difference? Okay. And somebody said they do the same thing to broke men. They sure do. They sure do. They do the same thing. You know, want to see your bank statements, like I said before, any other, your paycheck stubs, your taxes, everything. Because they're basing the child support off of what you made. No, somebody said rule number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is don't get married. No, he got that wrong. Don't be having children if you don't want to have to risk paying child support. As simple as that. And also, rule number 2, be very selective and make sure you know your partner. Make sure you take your time and pick the right person out to marry and procreate with, period. And if you do happen to in the marriage, the next rule is don't be tripping. All right. Don't be up on social media telling everybody your business and shit. That's a no-no. Why do the people? I thought this lady is black. I'm not gonna pack it up yet. Let's see what these folded comments are saying, y'all, real quick. Okay, but like I said, this lady,
To my ex, you fucked me up.
damn, he keeps on, he keeps on talking. He said, to my ex, you F me up. What does what mean, Miss T? She is entitled to stuff. Okay. She does work, Jermaine. What are you talking about? She makes $160,000 a year. All right. And he clearly couldn't get full custody for whatever reason. Of course, they're not. Hold on.
Shame on you.
Oh, that's the same one.
Let me tell you something else that I've never said publicly. That interview that she just did that went viral, where she was talking about, people got in my ear and I really regret ever leaving my husband and my family. I found out that her lawyer asked her to do that interview because she's appealing. No, I am appealing the entire divorce trial. The outcome of the entire divorce is all.
Appealing the divorce is basically he's not agreeing to the divorce or whatever it may be inside the divorce, on certain things she may be asking for and things like that. Okay, we're going to double check that in a second. Let me finish listening to what he says.
Right now. So her lawyers asked her to do that interview so that she can manipulate and once again play on people's emotions and appear to be remorseful or regretful.
But it sounds like he's doing the same thing, though. It sounds like he's doing the same thing. All right, that he's playing on people's emotions.
She made the decision to leave me because everything about the picture that has been painted is the truth. You're heartless. You're vindictive. You're malicious. You're trying to get $20,000 a month for a now 5-year-old, and at the time the baby was only 1.
What do you think her intentions is now by doing this? But before that final question, can you hear me?
Famous. She's clout chasing. She's out here manipulating actual abused women that are
single, that are single mothers, that are divorcee, she is out here using her sex appeal, using her gift to the gab, playing on people, gaslighting. I'm gonna tell
Why do men always say all these things when stuff is not going right? Somebody said, get off social media with this madness, Tyrese. Time allows the dust to settle and it will be clear to all. And like I said, I don't agree with all this right here. You know, somebody said this is not Tyrese's first marriage. He knows the circumstances of divorce, the consequences of divorce. The judge and his lawyers will come to an amicable support amount. This is weird. Okay.
I was dating a guy, and
this is her right here.
He really was ready for a long-term relationship. He was really ready for it.
So this is her.
And
I thought she was black mixed or what?
I didn't want to get married. I didn't want to be, I wasn't ready for that yet. I wanted to get into my career. And
is this her right here?
Usually when I would feel so pressured, your girl would go left. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't stay steady. I would, I wouldn't handle the breakup situation well. I started entertaining somebody else, and then I was talking to somebody else in the meantime of this relationship. Mind you, me and him were breaking up, get back together, but he wanted something significant. Well, anyway, long story short, I ended up ending the relationship. I was immature. I was dumb. I didn't handle it well. I was dating a guy, and this guy was he really was ready for a long-term relationship.
So I guess she's really talking about somebody here, somebody different here, and not. Yeah, I know, and which is crazy. Let's see this. Somebody said she used him to get further in her career. Okay. Yeah, like I said, I can't say exactly because I don't know what was going on behind those closed doors. She said some stuff that we don't know, that she just found out about him, so I don't know what that stuff is. I mean, he says what he says, but it sounds like he's hurt more than anything. He's just going back calling her all these names and things like that. Oh man, let's see what else she got here. So she said she would get back with him if she have terms and conditions. What was he doing though? Maybe he was being too controlling or something. Or I don't know. I wonder what's the reason for real that she divorced this man. So they did an interview right here.
A lot of respect for him. There will always be a part of me that will love him because of like what we share together. And the child that I look at every day, like she looks like him. She looks like us.
Wow.
Yeah. It's just beautiful.
That is something. Are you now in the spirit of potentially even being able to rekindle a relationship like?
Oh my gosh, is that this? Can we get an edit?
Is that a hard question?
It is. It's loaded because of the fact that there's been so much that's happened. Like there's been so much that's occurred. Okay. It's my daughter's father. So I would say this. I would say that if we were both going to show up and we were both going to fight for it equally and sacrifice equally, like, things that I needed and, things that, he needed. I wasn't perfect.
Yeah.
Okay.
Your girl ain't perfect. So I would say that if we were both willing to fight and we were both willing to do certain things, then Yes.
Something about that actually makes me very happy.
No, I don't know if that makes
I don't know why.
No, but I'm just saying,
So
like, if it's
So she said if things change and things like that, she would base it right under the right circumstances. She would get back married to him.
if it's my child, like, you know, no one wants a broken family. No, one
No,
wants
that's
that.
exactly that's what it is for me.
Yeah, like if it was something that it was like if it was a situation, you have to hear me, sir. Excuse me. You have to hear me all the way. You have to hear me all the way.
Okay, I'm listening.
It's my child's father.
Okay.
I have a lot of what you cannot say and what
What
I
was
will
this?
not allow.
So she's been on there a lot too.
Is that doesn't make any logical sense. I would, if it was about money, I would have just stayed where I was at.
That's what I said the same thing. I mean, because if he wasn't cheating or anything else and he wasn't putting his hands on her, why would she just leave? If it was about the money, she would stay there and get more money. Shit, I mean, if that's what I was doing, that's what I would do. Because she wouldn't have really nothing to lose.
I will not allow to be said is that doesn't make any logical sense. I would, if it was about money, I would have just stayed where I was at.
I said the same thing.
Clearly, I had access to everything that I wanted.
Right.
That doesn't make any logical sense. I wouldn't leave it to go work multiple jobs and people know I make a good amount of money. Why would I do that for money? I love this person, and there were just certain things that just didn't work out, and that's not for the world to know.
Right.
That's not for people to know. That's for me and him to know. And I hate that our business is out on the media sites. I hate that because it's a family. It's a family that's broken apart. It's not entertainment. And unfortunately, it's become entertainment. And I don't like it. You know, because it was somebody I love. But what you cannot say and what I will not allow to be said is that doesn't make any logical sense.
I'm guessing that Tyrese was the first person went up there doing all these videos. That's what I'm guessing.
But
that is crazy.
Cannot say and what I will.
Okay.
You say that, but what frame of mind was that? What do you mean?
And she said back in October 23rd, 23. She was saying she still want him back. This is weird.
Speaking of hoes, Tyrese. Since he got the child support held up in appellate court, she broke. She been out here trying to do a female version of Kevin Samuels by selling her relationship, but nobody's buying. I done seen her over there sitting on the floor folding clothes while trying to get relationship advice, and she doesn't have enough years in relationships, and better yet, left her relationship before it even got thick. So you can't tell me a mother thing, bitch, when you stayed married less than 2 years, okay?
Tasha K.
Tyrese discovered his marriage with his ex-wife, Samantha Lee, was never real. We have audio. Just go straight to it.
Let's see what the audio says.
During my divorce trial, and I realized that it was never love. It was just a transaction. Wow. So we did a whole marriage and did the whole duration of a child and starting a family just to find out that it was all about money, status, transaction. Imagine me being the only actor in a relationship to then realize that I was in a relationship for 5 years with one of the best actors I've ever met in my life.
I'm shocked Tyrese didn't say it was never love. It was just a transformer. Like, I'm really impressed that every time he says transaction, he doesn't say transformer. Salute to you, Tyrese.
I hope they finally get their closure. Are y'all serious right now?
Talk to me.
No, not you, Emmy. Are you serious?
I'm never serious.
So what we do, what you do is you spew all the time. Black men open up. Black men make it safe for y'all to just open up and just be vulnerable and exposed.
Okay, let's go up there right here.
Watch this, y'all. I'm being very literal because I want y'all to understand my life. So, front of my house is my office.
She talk about how she dropped off the kids.
So I would send the nanny out the front door, and I had curtains, and my windows are tinted in my office. And so every time Sam would pull up to drop the baby off, I'd be standing behind the curtain and just looking. And everything about her energy was like she had literally disconnected and disassociated herself from everything that had to do with everything. We got married in this house. We made this baby in this house.
Okay.
We had our first dance in this house. How could you pull up to this house with so many emotional and sentimental moments that we have shared and started a family? and you pulling up, dropping the baby off like it's fucking daycare.
That's because the reason why she can do this is because the marriage is over. And for her, she probably is like, I'm not thinking about nothing about the relationship or anything. She's just basically bringing the baby over there so he can help with, the responsibility of being a parent. That's it.
Get out the car, singing like this to the baby in the car seat. Baby, hand it to the nanny and just get in the car. Okay, bye, and drive the off. And I would be sitting in the window, just like this, looking for something before you get in the car.
This is crazy.
Can you have a moment? Look up at the house. Look at your life and your world that we shared together. We tore the street sign down. We used to pull up in front of this house and pray in front of the house because we knew that our life and our family was going to be lived in this house. And I just wanted her to give the baby to the nanny. And before she get in the car, just look up and go, then get in the car and leave. Yeah. Give me something that feels like we had a life in this motherfucker for 5.
Okay, so yeah, I agree with you, Tony. He's acting like a hurt dude. It's just a hot ass mess, and it brings. He's acting like a hurt dude. He's doing the most, talking about it in the most negative manner, but deep down inside, he still want that woman and in love with this woman. Somebody said she was done with it all. She was gone emotionally and spiritually. Another commenter said, Tyrese, it's over, bro. Your behavior is giving crazy, toxic, narcissistic. She's good because she's no longer with you, period. Just stop. Another commenter says she wasn't happy. She doesn't want to remember the life she had. I'm sure dropping the kid off is triggering enough. So the thing is, he sounds like a hurt person to me, okay? He just really does. I mean, you can tell. Why did he think when she came there and dropped off their daughter, why did he think that she had to, be looking like she's grateful for being there with him and all that? Why does she have to express this type of emotions when the marriage is over? It was over. So what's the point of doing that? You're just bringing our kid to you so you can share some time with your child. Nothing more. No strings attached. Nothing. Let's see what else they got.
Your wife in a disrespectful manner, and you talk to mine in a disrespectful manner. And I never told nobody that. Even when you were on, and you could say you were on those psych meds, and you could say that you weren't. But as a man, some of the things that you said, Tyrese deserved me to box your mouth. No.
So Tyrese is a hot ass mess, huh?
Man. Me and your wife were communicating.
Right, that's what I said too, Tony.
August 11th, 2022. August 11th, 2012. Look, I said something that was 7 hours.
So DJ Envy's wife admits to texting Tyrese while in bed with DJ Envy.
I'm sending images
people
of my
crazy.
new Rolls Royce to your wife.
So hold on. So if he can buy a Rolls Royce, right? Why in the hell did he have that 10,000? What was it? All that money per month, $10,000 per month. You can buy a Rolls Royce, but you don't pay your child support. That doesn't make any sense. And that just proves what I said. He made a lot off those movies. So therefore, yes, he should be paying whatever the judge made, according to the laws. Point blank. Hold on, let me finish playing it. Yeah, so he was DJ Envy. Allegedly, DJ Envy's wife admits to texting Tyrese while in bed with DJ Envy. Just listen to this, because I'm getting tired of standing up.
Always got nice cars and this and that. Like, if she blocked me, if I actually disrespected her, as you allege, and you felt the way, how are we communicating August 22nd, 2023? It's bullshit, bro. Like, that's like,
Look what your wife just texted back. He said, absolutely beautiful. Talking about me purchasing an island in Turks and Caicos. That was August 23rd, 2023. I praise God every day that something that God put on my heart to say to you and your wife actually helped y'all in any way I could. But let's not be out here lying and creating characteristics in a man that ain't there, bro. I'm gonna box you in the mouth over some shit. First of all, for real. But second of all, you lying on me, bro. You just making shit up. I got receipts.
Tyrese, and I wanted to box his mouth, as I said the other day. And can you explain to the people why we stopped talking to Tyrese?
Well, we stopped talking to Tyrese on two different occasions. Once many, many years ago, when he did do that amazing thing for us. He and I became friends, and we were very, very cool, and we spoke often. And a lot of times you'd be laying in the bed next to me while I was talking to him. And at first everything was cool, but for me, it got to a point where it became inappropriate and uncomfortable, where I felt as though lines were being crossed.
Well, what lines were crossed? People would be like, well, what lines did he cross?
You know, I don't really feel comfortable being specific because at the same time, I still do have a respect for him. I know that you still do have a respect for him. I would feel more comfortable just being general and saying that, you know, there was flirting and inappropriate compliments.
I just don't like to be called a liar. And when somebody says, I got receipts, when I'm like, no, you spoke to my wife. Like
what receipts? What do you mean he said he has receipts? Because, you know,
who knows?
I wouldn't want to, listen, I'm going to be honest. I don't want to be put in a position to divulge the things that were said. But if he's calling you a liar, it didn't have to go that far. If he's calling you a liar, then that's a step that might have to be taken.
What's up, everybody? This is the world famous Ed Lover, and you are watching Forgotten Kings TV. That's right, Forgotten Kings TV. Come on, son.
Let's talk about it, y'all. DJ Envy responding to Tyrese, claiming he has receipts to prove that he did not, in fact, disrespect DJ Envy's wife. Well, as you've seen in the clip early this morning, DJ Envy had his wife call in to address Tyrese and these receipts. And we heard in the clip, DJ Envy's wife admits to texting Tyrese while in bed with Envy. All right, so hearing that itself lets me know that they must have had, you know, a comfortable relationship where she could feel comfortable texting Tyrese while laying beside her husband. All right, now, from what Tyrese said, he, you know, felt the need to step in and help resolve whatever issue between Envy and his wife in hopes to save their marriage. And according to Envy's wife, Tyrese started flirting, sending certain compliments you wouldn't send to a married woman. So when I hear these things, you know, it's funny
because crazy as hell.
The moment Envy mentions that Tyrese says he has receipts, you notice Envy's wife's like, what receipts does he have? Right now, she's interested. So, you know, it's safe to say that, you know, these messages, they're going to have to come out. Why? Because now it puts Envy's wife under a certain light where people are curious as to what these messages were between her and Tyrese, right? Because we all know at the end of the day, married women will not allow any other man outside of their husband to, you know, speak with them in that manner. So, you know, at what point did Tyrese cross the line? Because here we see the proof from, you know, yesterday's video. Tyrese is showing receipts of pictures from his car collection, you know, him purchasing an island. So, you know, speaking from...
He got a whole car collection and everything else he was purchasing, but he couldn't pay $10,000 a month. Okay, that's crazy. That's why his ex-wife took him back to court.
We can see how, you know, another man who's outside of our marriage trying to, you know, speak on the material items he has could somehow come in at a vulnerable moment, right, where you and your wife are having issues and trying to steal her away from Envy. I can see how he can feel, you know, like Tyrese was crossing the line. However, I wouldn't continue to speak with Tyrese anymore after that. If I felt like he was really trying to steal my girl, right, pull a Usher, listen, man, I wouldn't have any words, for Tyrese moving forward. And to a degree, I understand why he would want to box, right, Tyrese. I don't know why he said it like that. That was kind of weird. But the point is, when it comes to your wife, you got to stand on principle and respect. And if you felt like he disrespected you years ago, I wouldn't even have the man on the platform. Whatever these flirtatious compliments, may have been in the thread of the messages between Envy and Tyrese, or Envy's
Now,
wife.
y'all, that is a hot ass mess. Okay, that is a hot mess. I didn't know about that. It's just, it's just a lot of stuff that Tyrese been engaged in. Okay, it really, truly is, and we can go on about him and his wife all night long, and just will not even be finished. So let me see if I got him when he got arrested. And then we're going to be done with this. Let's see. Let's see if we can find out. I don't know if they have that footage, but we can see. Yeah, they do not have that footage up here. Okay, but he, like I said before, that's the whole, not all of it, but it's a whole bunch of things him and his ex-wife, went through and going through. We don't know exactly why she divorced him. It could be so many reasons, okay? So many. I don't know why some men think if they don't cheat or they don't hit you, that you are automatically happy and the husband is supplying everything that he needs to his wife. Sometimes that's not the case. The wife need a little bit more attention, respect, honesty, and just so much more things, so many more things than just XEX and paying the bills. So again, we don't know why she decided to end the divorce. As far as marrying him because of his money, for me, I would think that you would stay married if you were just out there for his money, because you have more access to every, things like, more personal things. You will probably get more money from him and all that. So why would she just, leave like that? I think something happened or something. I don't know. And I don't think she's a gold digger. I don't think that either. And I do believe that he should be paying whatever 25% of his salary is. He should be paying that. If he can go out and buy a Rolls Royce and all the other stuff he was talking about, he can pay child support. You know what I'm saying? Doesn't even make any sense. So anyway, that's it with the Tyrese news coverage, y'all. We've been talking about him for almost 2 hours. I'm going to give you this real quick update on Rich Homie Quan real quick, and then we are getting ready to get out of here. Let's see. So they did get his they got his autopsy report completed, okay? I'll let you guys know that. Let me find that real quick. These allergy pills making me tired now, y'all. Let's see. See here. Let's see, Rich Homie Quan. I forgot where I put it at. Just bear with me real quick, y'all. I got to find it because I don't know what the heck did I do with the daggone thing. Oh, here it is right here. So yeah, they completed his autopsy a couple of days ago. Let's see if the article will come up. It sure is a mess, Jermaine. So let's see what they got on it. Let's see if they got anything on it. They're probably doing it on the news. Why these people always doing stuff crazy? Let's see what they said. Let's see if they got anything on here. Okay, I guess I have to let y'all listen to this. I guess I'll just listen. After these damn ads go off. Hold on, let me see. Okay, let's go here. I'm just waiting on these ads to go off. Once these ads go off, let me see. Skip ad. Okay, listen.
Tonight, many people are remembering the life of Atlanta rapper Rich Homie Quan. The 33-year-old, whose real name is DeQuantis Lamar, died Thursday. The Fulton County Medical Examiner's Office has now completed its autopsy of the rapper. According to 911 calls, his girlfriend called first responders, saying she found him unresponsive at their home in Southwest Atlanta. He later died at the hospital. Rich Homie Quan first found mainstream success back in 2013 with the hit Type of Way. The song Lifestyle with rapper Young Thug was also a top 20 hit the following year. Right now on 11alive.com, we have a closer look at how the city and hip-hop community are remembering the rapper. Just search Rich Homie Quan.
Okay, so where is the autopsy? Hold on, let me see this video right here real quick. So, hold on, y'all. Let me see this real quick. Let's look at this other video real quick because it just came up. I'm about to show y'all this one. After this daggone ad goes off, they got all these ads. And then this is about that high school shooter. And then we'll go back to the story I was just talking about.
And I'm Jennifer Bellamy. We begin tonight with that brand new body camera video just released by the Jackson County Sheriff's Office. The video is from May 2023. It shows deputies questioning teen school shooting suspect Colt Gray and his father Colin Gray about an FBI tip accusing Colt of threatening to shoot up a middle school. Tonight, 15 months later, Colt faces 4 counts of felony murder, accused of opening fire last Wednesday inside Appalachia High School. Authorities say he took the lives of math teachers Ricky Aspinwall and Christina Irami and 14-year-old students Christian Angulo and Mason Shermelborn.
11 Alive's Cody Alcorn joins us right now. He's going to walk us through the body cam video. So, Cody, you first reported about the FBI investigation last week.
Yeah, as we reported, the FBI passed this tip along to the Jackson County Sheriff's Office. So this alleged threat was made over a gaming chat platform known as Discord. Now, the detective cleared this tip, citing a lack of evidence. But chilling, knowing what we do now and what you hear in this 18-minute video.
Let's see. We're not going to watch the whole video.
Hey, Cole, what's going on, bud? So did your dad kind of explain everything to you? Said something about shooting up the school.
Then 13-year-old Colt Gray denying it.
Maybe they misheard somebody else.
Minutes before Colt walks out,
He gets flustered and under pressure. He doesn't really think straight.
Colin Gray acknowledging the seriousness of the allegation.
We talk about it quite a bit. All the school shootings, things that happen.
In the same breath,
He's getting picked on at school.
mentioning Colt's troubles at school.
You just never really know, and I don't want anything to happen to him.
Colt alluding to better times.
But the past schools, I was surprised that it wasn't, I had written, so I don't necessarily have a reason that I would say that.
His dad
lying on
admitting
his damn
son's
teeth.
access to guns.
So I'm gonna be mad as hell if he did, and then all the guns will go away, and they won't be accessible. He knows the seriousness of weapons and what they can do and how to use them and not use them.
As for the threat,
I gotta take it at your word, and I hope you're being honest with me. I'm not saying you're lying, but it's seriously.
wrapping up the interview,
Apparently, he was getting bullied. Very soft-spoken, reserved kid. Yeah. Pretty much unable to substantiate anything at this point.
Now, in the interview, Colin Gray admitted to having guns in the house. The GBI says his son used an AR-style weapon this past Wednesday. Now, in a text exchange between detectives, we have all of those here. It was asked if an AR-15 was found. At the time of this threat in 2023, the only answer on this text exchange was only hunting rifles, and they cleared those text exchange. But I'll tell you, back to this interview, it is chilling when you watch this, because now that 13-year-old is 14 and now accused of killing 4 people and hurting several others in his high school.
Right, and that's crazy as hell. I mean, for them, him to be lying right there in front of the detective, I think that was the police or FBI, just lie right there in front of him because he was actually probably planning on doing it back then. does not even make any damn sense. That's why I said they need to change laws and, implement some changes in the school system, because we do have some crazy ass students out here that do weird stuff. Now, let me go back to that other story real quick that I was talking about, which is Rich Homie Quan. Okay, let's see. Let's see what she found. Okay, let me go to Rich Quan. Wait a minute. That's Autopsy. Hold on for a minute, y'all. Rich Homie Quan. Because I knew they wasn't going to be showing us on there. Let's see. Still, let me see if I can get the whole thing on here, y'all. Hold on. Still say the same thing. I'm trying to find out what did they say. Okay, let's find some updated information. I think it's the same thing we just got to listening to. And they didn't say anything. Let's see. Hold on. Let's see. Okay. No, this is not this. Let's see what the Associated Press says about this, y'all, real quick. I still don't see the actual article. Let me go to the actual article again. Let's go back to that. Hold on one second, y'all. Let's go. I don't know why they don't have this damn actual article up on here. Why isn't it showing off? They just said autopsy completed on him. Let's see full page. Let's see if they can give me the whole story. Shit. I cannot pull up this story for nothing in the world. Okay, well, maybe they don't have the full. Maybe this is not the full in-depth autopsy report. Maybe they are talking about the initial one that they gave him, and they haven't came back with the final autopsy report that they have where they I can't even talk right yet because I'm getting tired, but where they took some microscopic what's the name of him so they can examine that, as well as they said they was going to examine some tissue and stuff like that. So those results probably take a long time to come in. So that they probably are not really talking about the actual final autopsy reports. So when they do, I'll let you guys know. Anyway, just to let y'all know, Tory Lanez prison tapes operation shut down after prison guards confiscate recording equipment from cell. So yeah, he had recording equipment in the cell, and so they took it from him. Look how different he looks in jail. Wait, y'all. Look totally different. All right. And just to let you guys know that James Earl Jones passed on yesterday or over the weekend. Let's see. He was 93 years old. Let's see what else they got. He passed on Monday morning at his home in Dutchess County, New York. And his family was there as well. Okay, so my condolences are expressed out to James Earl Jones' family, friends, and fans. And my prayers, and may he rest in peace. All right. Now, guys, this is going to be it for this live tonight. I will, anything that I didn't cover tonight, I'll cover it tomorrow because you can't cover everything. We've been on here for almost 2 hours, so that's it. And it is 2 o'clock, 2:16 in the morning. So again, any updates that I do have regarding, what's the dude's name? Shit, y'all. These allergy pills messing me up. I'm gonna have updates. If there are any updates, I'll give them to you guys. All right, in the next video. Other than that, we are getting ready to get out of here, guys. Let me go ahead and do roll call real quick. I want to say thank you to Tony Bands, Jermaine Thompson, Jonathan Bush, Most Hated Bronze, Nightbot doing his job, Strong Survive, Miss T, everybody that Young Riz was here. Young Riz, thank you so much. I hope you're having a good day. Thank you to everybody in the bushes and everybody who watches us in the replay. You guys have a good night, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Also, thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, and hit that bell notifications so you can be notified of any upcoming videos. And share and leave a comment. Let me know what you think about Tyrese situation. And we really don't have too much on Rich Homie Quan. I thought it was the completed autopsy, but that's the same one. But when I do get that update, I'll let you guys know. And any other information that I told you, like James Earl Jones passing away. And I think that was it. So let me know in the comment section, okay? Other than that, y'all, you guys have a blessed night. And thank you so much for tuning into Shades Tube. Man, let me turn this music down, turn this back up. No, turn this off and turn the music back up. Good night, y'all. Take care. Let's see. Can't even find the daggone video I'm trying to put up.
Yeah, make it a five. Yeah. Yeah. I give you the five there, you go around. I'll go and wait for you at the front. You can give me the five. Okay? Go on. You see that? Is it not simple? Is it hard?